Good, happy Monday, everybody. It's nice and semi-cool here today. We've had some rain. That's nice. We'll get started with our Monday Night Net here in just a minute. Should be coming up on 7 o'clock here shortly.
The time is 7 p.m.
There it is.
K5VZC.
Alrighty. Well, let's get started and see how many people we get on this evening. Alright, good evening, everybody. This is Katie5 KJZ, and it's now time for the Monday Night Cares Net. Name here is Ring. Located about 4 miles south of Canton off of 198. I'll be your net control for tonight's CARES net. CARES is the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Radio Club. This net is held on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. local time on the K5EZC repeater system on 147.200 over at Wills Point, 444.975 over at Primrose, and 444.800 over at the Silo at our south location. It's open to all valid amateur radio license holders and encourage you to join in and participate. The CARES Radio Club meets monthly on the third Wednesday, starting at 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library. That's off of FM 859, next to the Blackwell Historic Home here in Canton. All interested parties are welcome to attend. Just so happens that meeting is this Wednesday, so hope everybody can come out. The purpose of this net is to build amateur radio use throughout Van Zandt County by providing a venue for operators to become comfortable and proficient speaking over their ways, so that should an emergency arise, we'll be ready to help transmit and receive emergency messages. If at any time you have an emergency message, call in with Break, and we'll try to take that call immediately as soon as we hear it. With that, we'll check to see if there's any emergency traffic at this time. This is K5KJZ. Good evening, Jason. No power at the house. Man, that's no fun. We had lost power earlier today in Maybank where I work, but it came back within about an hour and a half. That's no fun. Hope you got some way to stay cool. All right, hearing none, that's a good thing. We'll go ahead and begin our check-ins. When you call in, give me a call sign slowly and phonetically so I can get you logged in. This is Katie5 KJZ taking check-ins.
Oh, Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar.
Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Sierra Oscar X-ray.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Alpha Victor.
Well, hopefully they get it hooked back up for you, Jason, by 7. It's 7 now, so they're running a little late. Man, where's everybody this evening? All right, we'll go ahead and take that short pause and recognize KJ5HCG, KJ5HTO, KI5BDI, KF7SOX, KF5BAB. Anybody else like to check in with us this evening? This is K5KJZ. Oh, tomorrow, 7 o'clock tomorrow? 7 a.m. Man, that sucks. That's no bueno. Alrighty, well, we'll check back here in a little bit see if there's anybody else. With that, we'll go ahead and when you call on you, give us your name, approximate location, and whether or not you got any traffic for tonight's net. We'll start off at the top of the list. KJ5HCG.
Evening. Charlie G here. I am 10 miles south of Canton and 1 mile east off of Highway 19. And no traffic. Back to the net.
All right. Good evening to you, Charlie G. Glad to have you. Next on the list, KJ5HTO.
Good evening, everyone. This is Matt, located a couple miles east of Canton here at I-20 and 1255. Currently, I have no traffic for the net. It's KJ5HTO. Back to you, Randy.
All right, Mr. Matt. Well, if you come up with something that you need to share with everybody, just let us know. Good to have you this evening. Next on the list, KI5BDI.
KI5BDI, this is Kevin, 5 miles north of I-20 off of Highway 19. I'm joined tonight by Gabe or Gertrude, depending on what you're calling him. I'm also, I think, going to be joined by my daughter Haley, or Harold, as she is otherwise known. So she should be in here shortly.
Oh, Kevin.
KI5BDI, back to net control.
Oh, dear. Well, you slip up one time on somebody's name and never live it down. That's all right. We'll stick with it. Good evening to you, Mr. Kevin and Haley and Gabe. All right, next on the list, KF7SOX.
This is KF7SOX, transmitting from downtown Canton, mobile, no traffic. KF7SOX back to net.
All right, good evening to you, Marie. Sounding good this evening. No static whatsoever, really. Next on the list, KF5DAV. Your check-in, please, sir.
Evening, everybody. Not gonna lie, I had to scramble to find a radio to talk on. I got stuff strewn all over the place and nothing charged. I'm ashamed. Anyways, Cody here. KF5DAV is to 8.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you got another radio charged up and ready to go. You dropped out just after you said you had some radios to work on. Anyway, we got you in there, Cody. Good to hear you. All right, let's check see if there's anybody else who'd like to join us this evening. Any additional check-ins for tonight's net? This is K5KJZ.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Mike Bravo. Area at the GTH and Y.
Got you in there, Gary. Good to have you, sir. Any additional check-ins? K5KJZ. All right. Well, moving right along. Like I said earlier at the top, we do have our meeting this week on Wednesday evening at 6:30 at the Van Zandt County Library. Hope to see everybody there that can make it. And let's double check and see if Mr. Kevin might have us a bad dad joke for this week. Mr. Kevin?
FIBDI. I do have a bad dad joke. What was the rooster doing at the gym? What was the rooster doing at the gym?
What was
Anybody?
the rooster doing at the gym? Hmm. Was he working on his legs to strengthen them for crossing the road?
Close, but not quite. Anybody else? What was the rooster doing at the gym?
What was the rooster doing at the gym? What was the rooster doing at the gym? I have no idea.
Alrighty. The rooster was doing at the gym. He was working on his pecs.
Oh. We should have seen that coming. We didn't. Oh, ouch. We should have caught that. You know, it was just something that was right there in front. It was right on the tip of my beak. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Kevin. Well, tonight's net, thought we might help out Gabe and Haley if she's wanting to take the test that Gabe is studying. We have a new question pool that just came out this month. So I pulled 10 questions from the new pool, and we're going to take a swing at them. See if we can help Gabe do some studying. So, question number 1. Which of the following is part of the basis and purpose of amateur radio service? A. Providing personal radio communications for as many citizens as possible. B. Providing communications for international contesting. C. Advancing skills in the technical and communication phases of the radio art. Or D. All of the above. Let me know if you need any of those repeated. I'm surely glad to read them to you.
KJ5HTO.
Go ahead, Matt. Jump in there on this first one.
Well, I'll give it a shot, but I think that's all the above.
Oh. This is one of those times when all of the above is incorrect. Wah, wah, wah. Anybody else?
KJ58CG.
Yes, sir, Charlie G.
Go with number A. Forgot what it was, though. Something for everybody, though. That sounds pretty good to me.
Okay. A was providing personal radio communications for as many citizens as possible. No, that's not the right answer. The correct answer they're looking for was C, advancing skills in the technical and communication phases of the radio art. There you go, Gabe. There's number 1 for you. Put that in your memory bank. All right, everybody, here's your next one. How do you receive official notification of your new license and call sign after passing the exam? A, email from the FCC with a link to download the license grant. B, USPS first class mail from the FCC. C. Email from the lead volunteer examiner. Or D. USPS first class mail from the lead volunteer examiner.
J58CG.
All right, Charlie, go ahead.
Let's go with C. Just the letter C.
All right, C, which was email from the lead volunteer examiner. No, not the right answer. Anybody else like to take a guess at it?
AFI-BDI. A.
A, email from the FCC with a link to download the license grant. Yay! You got that one right. Good job, Kevin. All right, number 3. On which of the following HF frequencies can automatically controlled amateur propagation beacons be found? I'll read that question to you one more time. On which of the following HF frequencies can automatically controlled amateur propagation beacons be found? Now I'll go ahead and reset before I give you the answers. Answer A, anywhere in the technician portion of 10 meters. B, anywhere if they are registered with the FCC. C, in a specific portion of each of the HF technician bands. Or D, on 10 meters between 28,200 and 28,300.
J58CG.
Yes, sir, Charlie. Go right ahead.
Going for a shutout tonight, so I'm going to narrow it down for somebody. So I'm going to say D.
Was that D Delta?
Or D as in Delta.
There you go, Charlie. That is correct. On 10 meters between 28,200 and 28,300. Good job, sir. Next question. Which amateur band includes 146.52? Would it be A, 6 meters, B, 20 meters, C, 70 centimeters, or D, 2 meters?
AFI-BDI. D.
There you go, Mr. Kevin. Good job. 2 meters it is. So 146 frequency is in the 2 meter band. All right, here's your next one. How long before the expiration date may amateur radio license renewal be requested? A, 30 days, B, 90 days, C, 6 months, D, 1 year.
CSI-PDI. I'll go with 90 days, whatever letter that was.
Oh, look out. Kevin's on a roll. Yes, sir. 90 days it is. All right. This is Katie Fogg, KJZ, the Monday Night Cares Net. Next question. Electrical current is measured in which of the following units? Volts, watts, ohms, or amperes? Well, that was a nasty double. I think I heard HTO in there first, though. Go ahead, Matt.
I don't want to get shut out tonight, so I'm going to go with amperes. I don't remember what letter that was, but amps.
Yes, sir. There you go. You got it. Electrical current is measured in amperes. Next question. What electrical component opposes the flow of current in a DC circuit? An inductor, a resistor, an inverter, or a transformer?
CSI-PDI. Since transformers are on cartoons, it must be a resistor.
Transformers. Yeah, there you go, sir. A resistor. It opposes, it resists the flow of current in a DC circuit. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Keep up the good work. Which of the following is a resonant or tuned circuit? An inductor and a capacitor in series or parallel. B, a linear voltage regulator. C, a resistor circuit used for reducing standing wave ratio. Or D, a circuit designed to provide high fidelity audio.
KF7SOX.
Go ahead, Marie. You got the answer for us?
Not sure, but I'm going to guess A. KF7SOX back to net.
You are correct. Very good. Which of the following is a resonant or tuned circuit? An inductor and a capacitor in series or parallel. Good job. Next question. Which precaution should be taken when measuring in-circuit resistance with an ohm meter? Ensure the applied voltages are correct. B, ensure that the circuit is not powered. C, ensure that the circuit is grounded. D, ensure that the circuit is operating at correct in frequency. Anyone got a guess for me? D, you made it. I'm using your suggestion. I pulled questions up.
KSI-PDI. Gertrude would like for you to turn it off first.
Well, that would be correct. Absolutely. Ensure that the circuit is not powered. Would be preferred if you're going to measure resistance in the circuit. All right, we went through those pretty quick. Got one more. Only had 10 of them for tonight. Which of the following is a safety hazard of a 12-volt storage battery that lacks internal protection circuitry? It can be. Why did they not give us the rest of the? They only gave me one answer. Doggone it. It can supply very high currents if short circuited. But they didn't give us the rest of them, so I had to give you the right answer. That's strange. All right, so everybody got the last one right. All right, we'll go ahead and end it with that, unless somebody else has a question on their mind that they'd like to include. But with that, we'll go ahead and do our checkouts. Glad to hear everybody this evening. Hope to see you on Wednesday for the regular monthly meeting when we get to have face-to-face conversation. So we'll start our checkouts. We'll start at the top of the list with KJ5HCG.
Yes, sir, Randy. Enjoyed that. That was good. Gabe, I hope you do well on your test. Good net tonight. Good answers. Lots of participation. I hope I can remember again next week to see you guys. So, KJ5ACG, back to net.
All right, Charlie G. See ya on Wednesday of this week. Wednesday this week. Next on the list, KJ5HTO.
All right, thanks Randy for running the net tonight. Enjoyed the questions. So sounds like that new pool is going to be fun. So anyhow, good luck on that test, Gabe. This is KJ5. No, hopefully see y'all all this Wednesday. It's KJ5HCO, back to net.
Yeah. This week. Yes, sir. Yep, that's this week. It's 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library. Next on the list, Mr. KI5BDI, along with Harold and Gertrude.
F5BDI, thanks for running the net. Good questions. And see everybody day after tomorrow. KI5BDI with Gertrude and Harold, back to net control.
All right, Mr. Kevin, y'all have a good evening, sir. Next on our list was KF7SOX.
KF7SOX. Hope everyone has a good evening. 7-3. I'm gonna be clear now. This is KF7SOX. Back to net.
All right, good to hear you this evening, Murray. Have a good evening. Next on the list, KF5VAV.
So thanks for that, Randy. It's good to hear everybody on here. My bit of traffic is unfortunate. I won't be able to make the meeting Wednesday night. I didn't know it, but I got double booked. But hope to see you on the next one. KF5VAV quick.
Yeah, there you go. See, everything we vote on Wednesday is going to get assigned to Cody. There you go. All right, Cody. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening, sir. Next on the list, KC5CMB.
Thank you for running the net. I kind of walked away in the middle there to grab some food that was ready. I heard the last couple of questions. Cool stuff. New questions out. Glad to hear that. Need to do more of it. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good evening. Back to the net.
All right, Gary, have yourself a good evening as well. All right, for the tally, we had 6 check-ins, 2 of them on, 2 additional on YouTube, and myself. That makes 8, 9. So a total of 9 this week. Tell your friends, get them online. Anyway, y'all have a good one. We'll see you on Wednesday. This is K5KJZ. Return the repeater back to normal amateur use, if there's such a thing as normal amateurs. Anyway, y'all have a good evening. K5KJZ. All right, Jason, B, glad to have y'all this evening. Y'all have a good one. Find someplace to stay cool. We'll see y'all later.